I asked ChatGPT and my AI coach the same question, and I got the opposite results. See, one of these gave me like this very generic fortune cookie advice. Here's what to do with your business, blah, 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 blah. The other one booked 3 sales calls for me in 10 days. And today I want to make the argument that business owners are leaving money on the table if you're just using vanilla ChatGPT. Let me show you what I mean. So I had this question, the same question I asked to ChatGPT and my AI coach. What can I do today to land some sales? We need $2,500 fast. So, you're scrambling in your business. I need to do something. I don't know what direction to take. That's kind of where I was at. That's the game plan. And I got 2 different results. So let's first look at generic AI. And I guess I should say I actually asked this to Claude, but it's the same thing with ChatGPT. So here we are. What are the 3 actions I can take today to land some sales? We need 2,500 fast. And here is what it said. Reach out to your warm network directly. Offer them a limited time discount or a special deal. Ask family and friends. Put out a 24-hour flash sale. Join relevant Facebook groups. Okay. How is joining a Facebook group going to get me to 2,500 fast? Like, that takes time. You have to grow a reputation in there. You have to comment. Start cold calling businesses that clearly need your services. All of this is great, but this is all exactly like the listicle kind of crap that you read on blogs that, it's just generic stuff. And it's just not very helpful. I could come up with these ideas. And here's the key thing that I noticed here. This is what it said. What type of product or service are you selling? Darren, what might help me suggest more specific tactics for your situation? What the heck? This is terrible. This is why I'm getting bad advice from the chatbot or generic advice. It's because it knows nothing about me. Now, let me contrast this with what I call my AI growth coach. This is my AI coach that I've created. And I want to point out a few things for you here. It says, what does it say? Send this email out to strong past clients. Okay, here is your email template. And here it says, I'm taking on 2 to 3 quick automation projects. So there it is. Right off the bat, it knows what my business does. It doesn't have to ask me what the heck do I do in order to give me more firm directions. Okay, that's amazing. Then it tells me why reaching out to past clients work, and it's because you have proven relationships and they trust your delivery. My AI growth coach knows what my clients are saying about me. Okay, this is so fun. Okay, this is an even better one. It's like, hey Darren, that Chris conversation is gold. He's a perfect client. So it knows that I had a conversation recently with someone named Chris. He's a guy I've worked with over the years, someone I really respect. We had a great conversation about automating things in his business. And so my AI growth coach knows that was a really good conversation and I should really focus on following up with him. It knows the conversations I've had recently. And it says you should offer 3 tiers to him: a quick fix, a standard build out, and a full system. And so it knows my pricing and positioning already. It doesn't have to it knows the price points I'm at. It knows the kind of things I offer. My coach knows all this about me. All I did was come in here and ask this question. What do I need to do today? A few more examples. Post on LinkedIn to try and get more traffic. Okay. Recent wins. I saved coaching company 5,000 plus hours, and I cut proposal time for someone from 5 hours down to 30 minutes. My coach knows my best case studies. One of the things I hate about generate a YouTube script for me is it puts in stuff in the title that's nothing about what I've actually done. And so here's the thing. My last thing that I love that it did was it gave me all these ideas, and then it thought about it and it said, okay, here is your one focus for today. Talk to Chris, try to get him to a yes, try to, get a $4,000 to $8,000 contract. Everything else is secondary to this. This is your one focus. And this is something that I've personally asked my AI coach to do, is give me ideas and then distill it down to one thing, because I have this thing of like, if there's too many options or I start to overthink things, and I'm like, no, help me make the decision fast. That's what you're here for. So, in summary, I hope that you can see that generic ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, whatever, if you're just using the chatbot, it says start a flash sale, join a Facebook group. Like, how is that actually helpful for you? My AI coach, however, said, hey, uh, same question, same input. It said, contact Chris, offer 2K or 12K solution. Boom. Like, that is very clear. That's a very tangible thing. All I need to do for that is send an email. See, one of these, generic vanilla AI, gives me generic theory, and the other, my AI coach, gives me revenue generating actions. My AI knows my pricing, it knows my clients, it knows my positioning, and I get one focused action versus scattered advice. Okay. And so here's like what this did for me in 10 days. Here's kind of like my personal, like why I'm so passionate about this. I made a plan with my AI coach on day one. On days 2 and 3, I executed on that plan. So that looked like sending out emails, looked like making posts on LinkedIn, re-engaging my newsletter. Days 4 through 8, things started to come in. I booked 3 high-ticket sales calls and completed those. Days 9 and 10, I sent out proposals, and then I started over. Okay, so up here, when I was here on day 1, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And down here on day 10, I had over $22,000 in pipeline from the strategic advice from my AI growth coach. Like this, it works. Okay. So here's the argument I was trying to make. It's like most business owners, most of you watching this, and here's the fascinating thing. If you're involved in AI online, like you think that like AI is everywhere and everybody's using it, but I know that so many people are not. I cannot tell you how many people I talk to at my gym and in my city and my church, and they're like, they don't really use AI, and like there's so much opportunity out there. So the people that are like dabbling in AI, most people are just using it to like rewrite an email or for brainstorming or getting that generic advice. Like they're using it as a replacement for Google. But imagine if AI knew your entire business, everything you did, your past history, your goals as a human being, and then every response was customized to your situation. You have a business advisor 24/7 in your pocket, if you have the app, that never forgets anything. So, if you are interested in something like that, I have put together a free guide. It's free, on aigrowth.coach. It's my complete system for setting this up inside of your chatbot of choice. And you will get your own AI growth coach. I'll show you kind of the theory behind it and then show you how you can actually start to create it. It includes a setup guide and then also some prompts to help critique your business so that you can start making that action plan to start actually doing things inside of your business. I promise you, it's done it for me. It's all I can attest for at this point, is that it will transform how you make decisions. It'll give you strategy, clarity, and execution. Like it tells you to do this, and then you can use it to like actually start executing on that. So go to AI Growth Coach to start creating your AI Growth Coach. And if you are interested in more revenue generating AI content, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.